Hello, it's Melinda from Alexis and Melinda's Art Space. Just quickly saw some magazines, and that's the altered book I'm working in. So I'm working in my altered atlas book. I love the size of it. It's about a 30cm page, so it's a nice size. I love to work big. So I decided to use up some of my dylusions paints. They're a few years old now and they're getting a bit thick, so I have to use them up. And I had one light blue that had totally dried out. I find these pots are great, but the only problem is when you get a lot of air in them, the paint thickens up, and the paint thickens up, and you have to add a bit of water to it. And I do apologise for the shine on the pages. The Dylusions paint seems to have a bit of shine when you're using the paint. So just want to make a background. You saw the picture at the start. So I started with a magazine picture with a man standing under a cloud, and it's raining on him and nowhere else. So just wanted to sort of fill in the background. This is another journal page that I made when I wasn't feeling that good. I was just having a tough week. I was not feeling good, so I decided to do some art. So art is good for me to sit there and work out my feelings and things, and flipping through the magazines, trying to get some inspiration. Found this image and thought I'd just go with it and make a page. So just trying to lighten up that black at the moment, using a Tim Holtz blending tools to add the paint. I like them, but you end up with so much paint in the blending tool at the end of your session. You either have to wash it out, otherwise it will go hard, or you put it out in scrap paper, which is what I usually do, and end up with lovely scrap paper. You might see me do that in a minute. So I'm not really sure whether I said I had awful trouble with these videos, and I apologise if some are upside down. I don't know what happened with these files. They were just being annoying. So I decided to bring in some stamping. This stamp is from the place that shall not be named. I love saying that. So it looked like a little raindrop, so it was perfect. Just adding some texture using my Ranger waterproof ink pad. I like to use the waterproof inks because then if I go and add mixed media over the top, the ink doesn't run. Now I did have to piece this picture together. When I tore it out of the magazine, it was actually in the centre fold. I find a lot of great images are in the centre fold, and I wish the companies wouldn't do that, because it absolutely irritates me, because it's a gorgeous image, and when you tear it out you lose a little bit of the image. So I'm just using my favourite adhesive, liquid gel matte medium. I only sort of treat myself when it's on sale, because it is like $23 for that small tub, which is absolutely ridiculous here in Australia. I do have a little bit of stockpile at the moment that I'm working through, some Liquitex and Mod Podge and some other ones I picked up on sale. So sticking that down, I do like it because it's matte and it dries flat. It doesn't dry shiny at all. So just giving that a bit of a dry. I tried not to get any bubbles, but inevitably I get bubbles in my magazine pages, but it doesn't annoy me that much. So then I decided to bring the foreground into the background and combine them too. So I just do some stamping over the top of the magazine image, just to make it sort of not like stick out like a sore thumb, not like have it so it looks out of place. It looks like it's part of the page. So that's one way you can bring your images in, is stamp over the top of them or repeat elements you've got in your background over your magazine images on the edges. So then what am I doing now? I'm putting a border around, squiggly border. I sort of wanted the left-hand side. Yes, left-hand side of the page. So I'm looking at this upside down and back to front. So videos. First time I've had the problems with this video, and any other video I did, I haven't had a problem with. So I don't know whether these videos are corrupted or whether my computer's just having a hissy fit. But decided to draw some wiggly lines. I've seen this style of journaling on someone else's channel, and I have no idea who. I watch too much YouTube to keep track of some ideas. But they elongate, they basically draw some wavy lines, and then they elongate their letters to touch the top and the bottom of the line. And my handwriting generally sucks. So I'm trying to work on my handwriting and trying to space things out, and just, if it's not so perfect, oh, who cares? So the quote I'm doing is, when storm clouds are when storm clouds are engulfing your life, pull up your umbrella and walk tall. So it was sort of something I made up. It may have been something I've heard or seen, and I wanted it not to be really standouty. Like, I could have done and printed it on the computer and stuff, but I sort of wanted it to fade into the background as well. So I'm sort of happy with how it went. I managed to fit all the letters in, so I was sort of trying to work out where the letters go. So just grabbing a white gel pen and doing some doodles. Oh God! Doing some swirly marks on the page, and also decided to highlight some of the letters and some of the lines just to give it a bit of highlight. I'm looking at the journal page now, and the Dylusions paint is quite shiny, so it has quite a bit of shine to the page, and you've got to get the light in the right way to actually read the words. That's what I was having difficulty before. Plus, the writing is not, because it's elongated, and as you can see, the wavy lines, there's big letters, little letters, it's a bit hard to read. So just fixing up with a fine liner with some of my words, I decided to put some scallopy borders around the edge of the writing. So this journal page didn't take me long at all. Drying time was probably the most part of it, but this has come to about 7.5 minutes. So I speed them up about 3 times, so it's about 21 minutes of working time and a bit of drying time. So not long to art journal pages. Some pages will take me ages to get together and to do, because I decided to do the fiddly little things on them. But this one was quite quick. So if you're having a blue day, if you're having a bad day, grab out your art journal and just have a play. It's a great place to just experiment, and I'm wanting to experiment more. I find my style is very eclectic. I can do beautiful pictures, I can do sort of scenes, I can do all sorts of different things in my art journal, so it's a great place to experiment. So it's giving them a bit of a dry. So some still photos, and I do apologise, the still photos are the ones I had major trouble with. They did not want to sit correctly, so I apologise if some are upside down. I actually redid this video twice, edited it, I can't talk today, re-edited it, and tried to fix the problem with the problems it was having, and it's not playing nice. But no other, I've edited more videos after this, so I don't know what it is, but I do apologise for the upside down videos, the sideway videos, the sideway pictures, but you'll get the drift. I thought this was an important page to put up because it is one of my ones that I do when I have a bad day. I did do this quite a while ago, so I'm all happy, joy now. Well, sort of. That's another whole other story, but life's good. So I will leave you there, and I will catch up with you again another day. I'm hoping to get back into my art journaling. It's been a while.